Hi there, guys. This is Jujutsu. We're in round/match number 1 of the Premier Draft. I wonder if I should just record these as doubles since they're best of ones. We'll see about that. Opponent goes first. We have 3 lands. We do not have a 2-drop, but we have 3 lands, and that's the good stuff. So we'll keep it. We have the removal. We have the Singer of Valor. What can opponent do to beat us? So we're just going to fetch a mountain here. What the? Oh, we stop at declare attackers? Okay. Aha! Okay, that's good. And we'll pass. And I guess I'm considering just starting with a Valor Singer. Just because Plundering Barbarian can give us some decent extra value later on. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Trying to remember if we have Wish in the main deck, because we shouldn't have it in the main deck. Wish is 1 red mana, 2 colorless sorcery, which lets us take stuff from our sideboard. Okay, so new plan, we have to deal with this guy. Can't have Nadar the Selfless venturing into dungeons and all that. Opponent is playing 3 colors. And he is unfortunately not playing green. Which I think we have 3 burning hands, so pretty happy to play against green. Now we should just like tap out for an artifact, and then we'll just go like nice artifact you got there. Would be a shame if my barbarian would plunder it. And hopefully I wouldn't stutter as much as I'm saying that, to keep the cool effect. But oh wow. Counterspell, crazy. Who would have thought? So the reason I prioritized the Barbarian over the Valor Singer is because if we hit another land, we could have dropped a turn 5 Elemental, which is nice. Force him to sacrifice stuff. By the by, critical hit with Null stuff is delish. It's potentially 6 damage. It's 2 cards, but go figure. We swing with the Earth Cult, doesn't block, 4 mana, 18 damage. Okay, I think we'll Beetle. And we're happy to get, lands or anything else. Lands, spells, it's all good. Oh, ouchie. Ouchie, you kill my beetle. This, however, is not really on the list of things we wanna draw. Sure. I don't know if we have the stuff to deal with white dragons. I think we're on a 2, perhaps 3 turn clock. Depends on if he has the extra 1 damage. Right, we're on 15. This was a bit slow for us. An opponent curved out very nicely. Okay. Okay, so any pump spell and we're dead either way. Right? So we might as well try to bait it out now. So let's start. What say you? Okay, that's fine. So he could have used that to, I believe, kill us next turn if he would have tapped a creature. So let's start by casting this, see if it counters it. Okay, no responses. So this guy gets a something, and we're gonna swing with everything, and we're just gonna hope that he chump blocks. Okay, that didn't happen, so he might be dead. It's a gamble we have to make as we're dead, if not this turn, then in the next one. So the question is, can you remove a blocker? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Yes, it is 8 damage if you kill my veteran. Oh, he's trying to calculate if he can die, I think. So the answer is yes. Oh, okay, no, we dunsies. Wow, we dunsies. Okay, it's been nice. And that was match number 1. So we could have added 6 damage to the no more. We could have added 6 damage just by the null camp plus the double strike, the critical hit, whatever. On a creature, like it's about 8 additional damage, so could have maybe gotten there if you didn't have any blockers. It is within speculation. That was a tough game. Opponent curved out like crazy. And this is actually a really nice starting hand. And we're playing against someone who is also 0-1. So let's go ahead and keep this. And I think I'm going to start chaining these if they remain fast. A what now? Whenever you discard a card, exile it. Draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. So that's a mana sink that sometime in the future should generate card advantage, right? So discard stuff. Ooh, vicious. Non-land card. I guess it's gonna be the veteran, right? That's the sweet stuff. Yeah, he's hovering over it. I don't mind if he takes the beetle. But you really should take the veteran. Good call, sir. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll play Boots of Speed. We'll cast another Evolving Wilds. Just because we don't really want to draw any more lands. I think we're good in that department. Won't really get to utilize Boots of Speed too well. Also, we draw any... opponent is really milking this. If we draw a 2-drop, I think we'll just play and play an equip. Cool, so if he uses it like... Yeah, it's actually better value than I thought. So every activation he essentially he gains 2 cards, right? If he like uses it in the end. So it's a decent value. So we both want things to die. Okay, so it's not very exciting, but I have to swing first. I don't think he'll block. This is not a bluff. I have Dueling Rapier. Yeah, it's like complete information. And now we'll play the... So I see... Okay. Okay, so... Let's equip this to this guy. And... I guess... That's a question. Could also give this to the beetle. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna swing with both. Yeah, so he's gonna get it. And I'll swing with both. I'm guessing he's gonna block the beetle. No bueno. Okay, that's good. I think I'll equip it to the beetle anyway. Yeah, he finished blocking, I believe. There we go. Okay, we will play a land, and we will end the turn. And so playing this kind of hinders our ability to get damage through, to an extent. Okay. I don't know if he wants to tap out for that. That is a mixed bag. That's fine. And suddenly we draw a barbarian! See this big muscular barbarian just choking the raven out. He's like, screw you, Silver Raven. Breaks everything. Okay. So not quite, but still interesting. Okay, so there's no very exciting way to do this. This is a sorcery. I think he intends on blowing this one up next turn. There is a way where I can attack with everything. Actually, if I tap out, I can kill the zombie ogre, and then it's like bananas. But if he has like any counter, any buff, whatever, then I'm super screwed. Okay, let's go standard Huapao. And okay, let's go one. There we go. Let's go 1-1-1. And the reason we go 1-1-1 is peculiar, but it means that if we go 1-1-1, we can attack with the Valor. Again, I'm assuming that opponent does not have any combat tricks, but it lets us get a lot of damage through, which is good. This is what we want. Looks like he wants to like draw this card in response. Do it, do it, do it, do it. So hopefully no combat tricks. And okay, that's a combat trick. Is that a wipe? Yeah, well, it is. It will be a wipe. How very unfortunate. I guess trade, right? I hope he doesn't. You know, I mean, like, I hope he takes the damage through. Wow, crazy. Okay, I'm happy with it. And the creature planeswalker. He will EOT discard draw. Is he in a dungeon right now? No, not quite. These situations can be grueling though. If we suddenly get flooded with lands, then we have a situation. He has two cards that are very late game oriented. And if he like just annihilates our Valor Singer in his main phase, we have a problem. He's gonna start venturing to the dungeon twice a turn. Not easy. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna will he tap out? Do it. Do it. Do it. I would totally Warlock class if I were you right now. I wouldn't. I would venture into the dungeon so I can create a goblin out of one of the. Oh wow. Okay. So, as ordained, we drew another land, which is not great. We'll swing. And I think that other than the magic missile, sadly we do not really have. Yeah, this is the upside, but it's a sorcery. So whatever guy we get, he's gonna have a lot of interesting things attached to him once we get him. An opponent will have a land and split the party in his hand. That's a good indication. It means that he probably has another land in hand. Yeah. So he's looting for 2 mana per turn. I guess it's not terrible. This is actually an interesting way to, if you're playing against, if you have a combo deck, and you're playing against someone that disrupts your hand, and this is an interesting way to. It's so weird that he's not venturing into the dungeon. It is legit peculiar. Okay, so we will play Barbarian, which will get countered? Question mark. This has had the potential to be delicious. I would have killed his bag of holdings. Would have equipped him. Would have swung with him. You know, all the good stuff. It's a good call. You have chosen the path of greed, Rorix. That's the name of our opponent. You have chosen the path of the dungeon of the Mad Mage. Don't think it's ideal. He has a few other interesting options. I think the one with the goblin is probably... Yeah, I would have kept it. I would have kept it. This is, also, I think it's a misplay as well because you should keep looting with it. Okay, so you get to scry. And I don't know if he gets a lot of value from this. So once he gets to the Runestone Caverns, so 2 skeletons, that's good. That's in a while. And the Caverns is okay as well. The scry is not too bad either. But the threat is very immediate if we draw a creature. The threat is immediate if we draw a creature. We have drawn, I think, 10 lands out of the 17 we're running. Should we go down to 6? No, we have 2 6-drops. Okay, so it's again not very exciting. I guess you can use the Bazaar to go and scry again if you'd like, which I don't mind that much. So Rorix, spelled a bit differently, is an old hasted dragon from ye old times. 6/5 haste dragon. I think it costs 5 or 6, forget. Yeah, it's scry 2. So good news is if we draw a creature, we just get to kill this silly secret door, and he will see no more scrying for a while. Bad news is, you know, we still have 7 lands within this 22 deck thing. And who's to say what will happen? There we go, that's pretty good. So we win the game. Yay, was that easy? I forgot about these boys. Yeah, so... this veteran armorer will smash face, and since he has menace, ya deadsies. So that was pretty fortunate. Think we would have done pretty well with any other creature as well, but getting just the one, or you know, I think we had 2 copies left after he made us discard it, was good. Yeah, I can go for another one. So this will be games 1 to 3. If I can do a best of 3, I guess I can do 3 games in a row as well. And ready? We're currently running 1-1, and we're against Creek Walker, rocking that Karn avatar. Opponent goes first. We have a game plan. This will be the Javi of infinite value. I predict he will get 3 damage through and kill a creature. 4 damage through and kill a creature because he played an island. This is like the highest value Goblin Javi ever seen. Ever. Do we... I think we go wilds. I think there's no reason not to go wilds here. So we lose value if we want to like EOT Burning Hand something, but you know. Wait, we don't want another mountain. That would be silly. Ooh, delicious. Now we go swingsies. And now... Okay. I was checking to see what the mechanic was. And... in a situation where it was whenever you play a land, then we'd use the treasure and then play the land. But it's that if you had a land enter the battlefield, blah 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 blah, then you know it's okay. I feel like I should stop playing creatures, but you know this is a pretty good one. It gives me some instant value. I think it's gonna get countered, but this is a pretty good. I would counter it if I were. What? What? Okay, so this is the aggressive. Roar. I don't know if we want to go for land sacrificing. This is the one I usually go for. It's usually the best. Definitely don't need this stuff. Target creature can't attack until your next turn. No. So it's going to be one of these two. How raw are we? That is the question. And I think the scry this turn is a bit too good to pass on. Let's do some math. We can legit get him to lethal. So it's 8, 10, 11, right? So if we use it on two of them, then it's 12, 13 damage. So the one life, if he like taps out and doesn't do anything, then this is actually game winning. So let's do that. It's weird, but I think I'll just repeat. So we have 7 damage on the board right now. If opponent like does something weird like tap out or does a bunch of silly stuff and like I don't know, not play creature or anyway, you get the gist. Then 2 critical strikes on our 4/2 and our 2/2 would just win the game. And also, I've never tried this Tomb of Annihilation. I want to try it. No, you killed my Javi. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine. If I were him, I'd. Yeah, this is also a decent option. Cast Pass? I think so. I think this is the way to go. Because we just dropped the land as well, so it's not bad. Then we can be like, yo, dude, each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card. And I'd be like, I'll lose 2 life. And you'll be like, you have to discard a card. So like, ha, a card advantage. So let's cast this. And I'll be like, no problem. I like discarding cards. Roll high, go, 20. No. Okay, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. Yeah, good choice, sir. Good choice. And I will attack with nothing. Good day, sir. Now I can discard a card, sacrifice a creature, and a land. Yeah, that's not great. It's not a great deal. I was gonna continue to something that's just I can do all of these stuff and then that's it. I can inflict a lot of pain onto myself and okay, I will decline. I will lose the 2 life. How about you? Bam. Living on the edge, are we? That land sack was ridiculous, actually. That was a ridiculous play, you know, dropping this on turn 5 when he's trying to gain control. That's it. We won, boys. And it was that easy. Let's think about it. How will he block? Yeah, I don't think he can, like, he's gonna lose a lot if he... Doesn't really matter how you... Yeah, this is ridiculous. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Yeah, so poor choice, sir. Oh, they're all poor choices, right? Just because I like the lizard man or the dragon bard. Yeah, there we go. Whew, delicious. Okay, still in good energies. Let's go for game number 4, and then I might take a short break. So, make myself coffee or something. So 2-1 right now. Somehow this format always feels longer to me than the traditional ones, because then you have 3 matches no matter what happens, and You know, you win, you lose. If you go really bad, then you can drop out. This is you can get to up to 10 different games. Each is different and exciting. I would actually be happier would I go second here. This is a toughie. So we have 2 green cards and a 6 drop. And we don't have the matching colors. So I think this is a mulligan. Um, yeah, this is pretty bad as well. I'll be honest, this is not great. So we get to put the Earth Cult on the top. And then we're going to play like a... Yeah, this is pretty awful as well. I don't think that this is like a mull to... Yeah, we'll keep this. This is pretty bad too, though. We'll keep 6 and we'll put this guy on the bottom. And we'll play this, and I won't crack at EOT for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, we don't have a 2-drop. Reason number 2, it's going to reduce the likelihood of us drawing a land. And actually, there's another reason. We have an elemental at the bottom of our deck, right? So moving him from there is also, to an extent, going to re-randomize him from not being at the top. You draw a card, you lose 2 life. You may pay 2. If you do, you draw a card and you lose 2 life. It's pretty vicious. You may pay 2. If you do, you draw a card and you lose 2 life. So it's card advantage. That's interesting. Okay. So we sacrifice this. Let's get this. I'll sacrifice this. We'll get a forest. And I feel like a land would be like really appropriate if we draw it. I'm just saying, Wizards, if we draw land, it's like a really legit sort of business. That's a toughie. Oh, he did it? Yeah, he did it. Wow. Opponent really capitalizing on that card advantage. Does he have to discard? 3, 4. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Get in there, Javi. It's like this big toothpick. He's just like prodding at the opponent. Optimistically, if he keeps activating this, he's gonna die like within the 6th, I don't know, within the next 7 turns or so. For jab, he keeps jabbing in with this big toothpick. Get in there, Javi. I say removal for the Javi. Too strong, cannot contend with Javi. The amount of reach these two give together is ridiculous. I mean, let's say we have like a Valor Slinger, right? I think he's contemplating like, do I use this removal spell on the small goblin with a toothpick? The answer is no. Oh no. Okay. Do it. Do it. Do it. So these guys actually can't block this guy, right? Javi too strong. He out toothpicks them. They cannot contend with a toothpick. A Brinkudaguru? Nani? Okay. Pow pow. EOT. We will burn this doggo. No dogs shall blink tonight. Okay. We're winning, you know, if he wants to use the eye. Also, who's to say? Maybe his entire hand is just filled with blink dogs ready to get their hands burned. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, that's not a blink dog. It's slightly unfortunate. Should make a separate episode and we'll call it the Little Goblin Javi that could. Okay, so now we have something, but it looks like opponent also actually, oh wait, I was thinking like, do we need to cast something? And the answer is no. We just go like Valor Slinger, right? We pump the Javi, and then he has to, and he's like, I have this like really nice Pegasus. Do we block the Javi? We will not block the Javi. It's not worth it. Is he not worth it though? He's getting so much damage through. He's the little Javi that could. That might be annoying. Dancing sword, you can sing. Into the dancing sword. So this isn't bad. Whenever a creature dies. Okay, it's not bad. So we have a few interesting options here. Option number 1, Javi plus nuke. It's good. It's actually pretty good. And then next turn we do Barbarian. So we kill the monk, we add another Javi, we pump the Valor Slinger, and we get 2 damage through. And then we can just like main phase Barbarian next turn. I think I like it a bit more. We're not adding a lot of power onto the board, but we're getting like a lot of damage through for certain. Or for shizzle, that's what I was gonna say, for shizzle. And yeah. Yeah, let's push it to the limit. Nice eye you got there. Yeah, so this card is pretty good, but I don't know if I'd use it that early. I'd probably try to... Is that lethal? No, it's just under. Oh, he has lifelink though. Ooh, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. Do we still win though? I think we do. Let's think about it. So we cast this for sure. We can use this for 2 modes. One is you can't block. Another is pump and double up. And pump and double up, I think, will give us everything we need. Let's think about it. So if you don't block, we get 3 damage through, and then we can double our, like, let's say Valor Singer. So that would be 2 plus 6, that's 8. That's no good. That's no good, and we lose. And he's probably going to block with everything. Oh, yeah, it looks like we're missing like 1 damage. No, sorry. If we get them 2, it's 4 damage. It's going to be, yeah, 1, 2, 5. So it's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 2. No, it's not enough. 3 plus 3 plus 2. Six plus, yeah, that's 8. Okay, so I have to pump one of the Javis, and I have to swing with everything, and I think it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate. So this was quite a rip on opponent's part. That's a shame. So even if he would have like blocked the other goblin, it would have been enough. Big bummer. Okay, just for a good sport. Look how close you were to dying, sir. Just look. And then we lose next turn. Maybe he'll activate I? Question mark? Yeah, the 4 life gain plus 4 instant damage was very surprising, very upsetting. Don't milk it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, oh yeah, you had a bunch of other garbage in your hand that you could have played, but you ripped the dragon. Literally every other card you would have lost. I'm wondering if we could have, like, dealt some extra damage there at some point. You know, just like, we have 2 critical strikes, we might need this damage later on, just drop it. I'm wondering if we need a break. No, let's go for it. Let's go for it. So we're currently running 2 for 2. 2 for 2. This might be a pretty long stream. I think I should at least split the videos up when I'm uploading them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Opponent. Snow low. Opponent goes first. We have the Javi. We have an Evolving Wilds. We are good to go. Wapow. Next turn, probably Boots of Speed plus Evolving Wilds. Combination to a player plus a pa pa pa. That's not fair. Okay, so let's go. This means this guy's gonna like grow really quickly. No likey. No likey. I wonder if like the Javi's gonna be good enough to race him, or this guy's gonna become a problem very fast. So I think I'm gonna keep this for defense. The question is, do we go Butsu speed? He might just manage to get through the Javi either way, but yeah, this might be a problem. Okay, let's try to postpone this just a bit, and then I'll... Whoa, almost attack there. That would be the worst. If I would attack with an unequipped Javi, that would be very, very sad. If he like taps the Javelineer with some, I don't know, some nonsense. Okay. I actually haven't encountered this card. That's some really good value for a 3-2. So this is something I can... I think that a lot of the venture into the dungeon abilities are really overpriced in a very peculiar fashion. But this is one where, you know, it's a 3-2 for 3, which is you know, reasonable as is. No, yeah, no thieves will be thieving today. But yeah, 3-2 for 3 that lets you scry 1 when it comes into play is not bad. And, presumably, dungeon venturing should have other such advantages. Don't think he wants to trade. Yeah, that makes more sense. If he swings with a Guild Thief, I'll just mindlessly block with my Valor Singer, because it's a difficult game. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. Glad we're all having fun. Would you like to counter my beast, sir? My beast, would you like to counter it? Not. Okay. Get in there, Javi. Get in there. Get him. Nice. Wow. The good stuff. It's a 55% chance to hit that or better, so no complaints. Assuming he's gonna cast something. Man, again. Sheesh. Stuff is tough to contend with. I have to keep something back. No, I guess it might as well be the Valor Singer. So yeah, let's make the Javi ever more stronger. And pow pow. What say you? Okay, so I'll double strike this guy. And we'll let this guy duel. There we go. Guess it's not great. It's not too bad. Yeah. In drafts, this guy is just ridiculous. What? What? It's like everything though, right? Yeah, that's my one solution for the dragon, I think. That's a toughie. Sheesh. Okay, so I'm on a 3-turn clock. I will give him Boots of Speed though. It's actually nice. There we go. We have some minor advantage here. Okay. Let's give the armor. Yeah. There we go. So we're getting places. I guess they're gonna double block the armor, right? That's what most people would do, I think. And then like jump block something else. I don't know if that's oh, actually that's a pretty interesting idea. Can also do that. Then I'll... Yeah? Yeah, that's what I thought he would do. Ooh, okay. So... Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, sure, let's equip this guy. It's just sick that he casts like this garbage when we have both of our 6-drops in our hand, right? Ugh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So 2 turns. This is not as bad as it looks, though, just so you guys know. If we had 1 more mana, we could have also equipped Missia Elemental. Don't think it's gonna be like we're supposed to lose next turn essentially. Okay, so we both sack. Ah, that's a bitch. So yeah, that's tough actually. So means that we will not be casting our next elemental next turn. Bright side, if opponent does not do much and we do draw another double strike, then we can win. But otherwise, I think this is going to be one of the shorter drafts we've participated in. Yeah, this guy is a beast. This guy is a beast. Yeah, so no bueno. Right, it's 4 damage short. Or 3 damage, I should say. But it's been fun. Swing. Assuming he has some sort of response. Pow, pow, pow. And GG. So, that's been the Premier Draft, guys. And I'll catch you all next time. So not the best. Not the best. This has been a 2-3 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so 2-3 Premier event. I'll catch you guys next time.